Welcome to Huntington Bank Stadium, home of the Minnesota Golden Gophers, as we get set for what ought to be a terrific battle. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see, the Astronauts taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Golden Gophers will kick it away to start. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Astronauts offense is on the field for the first time today. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Goes to the option. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to run for it. And the Astronauts get enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? He'll ride his man on the option. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The 7th play of this opening drive. They'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. The Astronauts send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. So Minnesota's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
They're trying to get to it. And they knocked him down almost immediately.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking for a man, it's Brosmer. He's going up top. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Golden Gophers decide to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. On the option. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll run the option. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Got it set up on the outside. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. And the Astronauts will line it up on 1st and 10. The back goes in motion. They'll go to the ground. Makes him talk to the hand. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Astronauts are moving quickly down the field. On the option. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And on 2nd down for this offense. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. The short hands, it's made. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. And they're able to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now on the option. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
That makes the score Astronauts 3, Minnesota 0.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. Gets away from one, finds some space. Off he goes. The tap. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game, he scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Cal handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible.
Here comes the option.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. And the ball's on the ground. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, the quarterback did everything right in terms of his reads on that option play. He was supposed to keep it, but he's got to do a better job of holding on to the ball. Give the defense credit for getting to him and creating the takeaway.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Brosmer. unloads to the wideout. Oh, what a grab by the defense. The sudden change on the turnover, man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
He had all day to throw that. This offensive line knew coming into today their challenge was going to be trying to block up the blitzes and give their quarterback time to survey the field. He had all day to throw that one. Unfortunately, made a bad decision and throws it back.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Let's see what they've got on second down. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. On the option, he'll do it himself. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard. And he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
And the Astronauts will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Spencer. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. The give on the inside. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go to the counter. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Back to pass, it's Brosmer. Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job in coverage defensively there because that tight end, he wasn't really even open. Quarterback just still tried to put it on him and give him an opportunity, but great tackle, short of the stick, setting up 4th down.
Try to get it on the ground. On the move at the 30. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. The Golden Gophers come to the line in the hurry-up. From that spot on the field, this is the area that we expert commentators call no man's land. So the call makes sense.
You have to go for it. You're in a situation where you're in field goal range for maybe elite kickers, but dude, go for it. You're not going to have anything to lose. Field position will still be okay. You got to go for it in these situations.
Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Snags it over the middle. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Golden Gophers are on the move. Give to the running back. And at least they keep him out of the end zone. He's on the 3. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Movement here from the tight end. The give is to Taylor. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll run the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Goes to the option. Crosses the 30. He's got away. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. On the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. They're bringing heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Astronauts will send out the punt unit. He gets a block. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Taylor has it. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's downed immediately before he gained an inch. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. To the air, it's Brosmer. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot.
You can count on one hand how many kickers in college football today can make that kick. That guy's one of them.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. The option look. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Trying to get to him. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I gotta protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
The 1st down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Astronauts will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Line gets set, 1st down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground, but you can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to fire deep. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield, and the defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating better plays early in drives moving forward.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. They'll run the screen. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Set up for 2nd and short after that completion. He's looking to throw. And the pass hits, picked off. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover. They also got to cover that ground, but to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practiced this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before that.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Brosmer coming after it. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Throws to the back. Caught near the sticks. It's O'Neal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll throw it on 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, tough to beat the pageantry and tradition there in Minneapolis. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Huntington Bank Stadium.
The Astronauts will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosion.
Looking to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He'll bring it back. It's Moore. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Offense getting set for 1st down. On the option. Hard running there. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too. Running back goes in motion. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sideline, it's Schwartz. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Now on the option. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. They'll line up for a second down play. On the run, it's O'Neal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. And the Astronauts get it past the sticks. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's knocked down in the backfield, a swarming defense, and he'll lose 7. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Runs through a tackle. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got? 2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward. Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. And the Golden Gophers headed quickly to the line. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Going to work in the red zone, they can pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll keep it on the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here comes the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Trying play action. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. This is a designed run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not. Quarterback tried to scramble around for a while, but the defense able to bring him down. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
One thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
A strike downfield. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. That's going to do it for the quarter, and Minnesota has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Going up top on 1st down. That's caught. It's Jackson. At the 20, he's got space. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The give to the back. The ball squirts free. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
That's what I'm talking about. Keep fighting, right? This game ain't over yet. Like, you still got an opportunity. Does it look good? No. But now I got the ball back. Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. Now let's see if we can go out and make this thing interesting, put some plays together, maybe get an onside kick. Who the heck knows?
Now this offense is back on the field. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. On the option. Showing off the arms. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. Now on 1st down from the 30.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll run the option. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Now on 2nd down. Goes to the option. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. After the strong run on 2nd down, 3rd down coming. Do they do it again? And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. The Astronauts line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking for a block. It's Spencer. coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnover.
And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Running it back, it's Moore. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll ride his man on the option. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball is picked off. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? And the Golden Gophers with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Brosmer. Finds his big tight end. And he might be known for one pitch, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. With the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Kansas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Lawrence. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed.
Makes the grab. It's Matthews.
The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home, licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. On second down, he's looking downfield. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking down the middle. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Here comes the offense on first down. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Running back searching for a hole. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Quarterback on the keeper. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Looking to pass, it's Brosmer. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. Oh, they're faking it. He's looking for a man. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. You want to be bold and daring, but sometimes you got to know when to just take the 3. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive.
Dialing up a second down pass play. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yeah, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have returned later on a lot of times when your team's better to do the same thing, to return the favor. And make him forget that.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.